Team race without a team? Man, it's been a while since I've been teamless, honestly, or like team race. But today, we're gonna go ahead and kind of review the new team race, or new-ish, I would say, because I know it's like half the marathon's already over. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. I'll go ahead and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the race monster as well. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Anyways, it's gonna get started. For those of you guys that haven't been keeping up with the content, basically what happened was I went ahead and ended Team Sylvia, basically. I'm sure for those guys that have been following along with the content, Sylvia, that was basically my team. I was the lead for that team. I was actually leading that team for over like a year, and we made it to even like top 4 or 5, which was pretty cool. So we were definitely up there, but I decided to kind of like end it just because recruiting was really difficult. I'm sure a lot of leads that are watching this know about that. Also, I have school, so school started for me again, and I couldn't really keep up because like there's so much that goes into it when you're a lead, guys. Also, a lot of players were like slowly getting bored of the game and quitting, so you can't really stop anybody from doing that. And last but not least, it was just team race, honestly. Mainly it was because of team race, because a lot of players weren't really getting on to complete like, you know, DYPs, do your parts, which is I feel like the easiest task, but I get it, you know what I mean? Like logging onto the game just to do that could be a hassle for some people. So I completely understand it. I've been there, honestly, trust me. But I did have to end the team. Obviously, that team no longer exists. I don't think it does, at least. Maybe I can look it up. Let's see if Sylvia actually still exists. Sylvia does still exist. Oh my gosh, no way. So we just have Speed and somebody else here, and they've both been pretty offline for the past like 10 days and 3 days. But our last war was against these guys, and we beat them. Yeah, we beat them. Take that beating, whoever that was. But take a look at this team race, guys. So I can't really tap on it or go into it because it says you need to be in a team to play this. But what I was thinking was, what if we go into... I'm not going to join Titans Reborn because I'm pretty sure majority of the players know me. Actually, majority of all these players actually probably know me. So I don't know who to actually join. Dude, if I join these guys just to check out the race, and then because I'm planning on leaving it right after. I'm not gonna stay with them for the race, guys. I just want to take a look at the race monster. That's all. We have Destroyers of Legends. Should I join this? But I feel so bad because I'm gonna join and then I'm gonna leave, and they're gonna be like, dude, is that MG? Why did he just join and leave us? Like, why would he do that to us? All right, I have an idea. What if we just like type like random letters? I'm just gonna type in random letters here. Okay, never mind. Actually, wait, you know what I just noticed? As long as they have some players, like, let me type in a word, like just word, I guess. We have sword. This player does... Oh my gosh, these teams have like such low laps. What about this one right here? I'm gonna join this random one right here. Let's check out the team race. Yeah, as long as we get to join it, you can't participate in this marathon because your team is not active enough. Check. Oh my gosh, are you guys... Dude, nobody's... Whoa, what the frick? Yo, look at this. This is crazy. Look at these... Yo, how is this team not disbanded? Like, look at how inactive these players are. Bro, when was their last war? 2,848 days ago? And they lost that? I see why they quit. Alright, let me go ahead and leave this real quick. Hey, look, this team has like only 1 million monster power. So I'm just gonna join it. Alright, it says must talk, break rules equals, I don't know what that is. But English speaking, must talk. Okay, I'm gonna say hola. Oh wait, they said English speaking only, so I'm gonna say hi. I'm just gonna say hi. I'm the only one active. Okay, anyways, I do apologize for leaving after though, okay, because I'm just here just to check out the race monster. That's about it. I don't want to crash in for the race and get free rewards. Actually, let me see, how many laps do you guys have? You guys have 7? You know what? Maybe I could probably help you guys out for the race. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind spending some gems and helping you guys out a little bit. I mean, I'll probably qualify for the race. I'll probably get like 1,000 or 2,000 points, but you're not going to see me go crazy at race. Plus, I can't really race for another 3 hours and 59 minutes anyways. So anyways, Equinowl, right? Equinowl, is that the name? Yeah, it is. So it's a nature and a fiery tank with torture skills and taunt as a trait. Now, I haven't done my review on this monster yet, just because it hasn't been given to me yet, the cells. But once they do give it to me, and I'll go ahead and review it for you guys. You guys will see how good this monster is as a tank. I do like the relics, I will say, guys. The double body armor, that for a tank is actually really good. Now, there was another tank, if I'm not mistaken, his name being Zerbo. I don't know if that rings a bell for you guys. One of the new monsters in the game. I did do my review on that. If you guys haven't checked that already, you can see how good that one is, and then you can compare it to this monster once the review is out on him. I'm just waiting for them to social point for giving me the cells. So once they give me the cells, I'll go ahead and make that for you guys. But we have taunt, hardens, and life regen. Now the taunt and life regen is a good combo. Harden's actually not bad either, but what would have made the harden better if it was replaced with like either bulwark or like immune to torture. I feel like that's really good for trait wise for like tanks like this, because first of all, this monster only has taunt. Taunt is good, but mega taunt trait is better. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that. But let's say taunt, you know, he keeps that. Instead of hardened, bulwark would have been really good because it's 50% less accuracy against all targets, against like status effects. Hardened, I believe, is 20%. Yeah, so 20% versus 50%. You know what I mean? That could have been a big boost. If it wasn't bulwark, immune to torture, I would have taken that. Life regen is actually pretty good for tanks, guys. So I'm not really complaining about that. You can look at the stats though. Almost 2 million life is insane though. That is nuts, dude. 64,560 power and 33,232 speed. That is just something else, bro. What else do we have here? Sudden Equinox removes positive status from all enemies, disable traits on all enemies, deals moderate nature damage to all enemies, applies mega stun. That's actually not a bad ultimate. Although for a tank, it would have been better if it was some kind of support, but a denial I'll take. But yeah, it's part of the wing book as well, and pure Gaia. But for team wars, it's mainly just for like winged, I would say. Now I did do my review on Clark Wayne General. I haven't done General. I don't think that's given to me yet. Unless I'll check again. Zerbo, I did my review on that. I did Alexandrone, which I posted. I don't think they've actually given me this one yet. And then we have this guy, which I should be posting very soon. So yeah, but majority of them are actually out. Plus the newest monster, one of the newest ones. It's part of the ancient, right? Or architect, not ancient, architect. They're basically the builders, guys. But let's go back to the Grand Prix. It kind of sucks because I can't really complete some of these tasks. Like this is super easy. If members must hatch like one monster, I could have just easily hatched a monster and then that's it. But I mean, they have time. Like look, 7 days, 7 laps within just half the marathon. That's not bad, honestly. They're doing pretty good, and they're about to be on 8th lap actually after completing this task right here, because they're going to be after that lap right there. That's the checkpoint right there. So after people start hatching, they're gonna move, and then slowly next lap and next lap, and then that should be good. But I don't think they'll kick me out as long as I like just make it to here, somewhere here, I would say, because usually what leads look for is players that are not qualified for individual rewards. Like that's something what I was like looking into when I was like a lead. If I seen players underneath here, like this red line, then there's a huge chance I was gonna boot them out. So but hopefully the lead knows that I just joined now, just recently. So hopefully they don't boot me out. But looks like they were last active like 3 hours ago. So let me see how they're doing with race. The previous laps, look, there's 17 laps, 20 or 10 laps. What about their Warlock? How are they doing here? 124 laps or 124. They won the third one, but they haven't won the past 2 wars. I actually do want to check. Oh, I was gonna say I thought they were in a war right now. I was gonna check to see how they're doing, but I'll probably help them out for like 1 or 2 wars, and that's about it. Because listen, I was here. You know what's crazy? I joined the team just so I can check out the monster here. That was about it. I did not join just to join. So I joined it to just check out the monster, and then I was literally gonna leave. And I'm thinking about leaving, but I feel bad because I just joined them, and they're gonna look at my profile later. They're gonna be like, "Wow, you were such a strong player. We could have used them." You know what I mean? We could have kind of had them. Like, look, I'm like literally the strongest player in the team. Oh, I feel bad. Now, some of you guys are probably gonna watch this video. After watching this video, you're probably gonna join it, which you can if you want. But again, like I said, after the race, I'm gone. Like I said, I just don't have time for team race, team wars. Like until my school's over, guys, won't have time for those things. Let's take a look at this deal. 1,500 gems for 30. Yo, this is actually not bad. 30 bucks for 1,500 gems. That's almost like a $50 value. Because usually it's 1,700 gems for what, $49.99. That's actually a pretty good deal. Another thing I actually want to check out is the rewards here. So let's see. If a team reaches 4 laps, you get Drek. Drek is not really the best monster. Now, supporter wise, you know, it's a decent monster when you're starting out. So if you're a starter, Drek won't be too bad for you. He can actually help you out. Yedra is another pretty good monster when you're starting out because she has extra turn skills. So yeah, pretty good monster overall when you're starting out. But if you're like a player like me, like level 150 or something, and you have access to mythic monsters and stuff like that you're not going to be really touching, you're probably going to just use it for gold purposes, or you're probably going to have it in the vault. Now at lap 10 you're going to get Equinowl. So Equinowl is at 10 laps. Let's see, when you go for 20 laps you get a rank 1. Looks like for rank 2 it is 40 laps, obviously, as usual, and then so on and so forth. A lot of teams are going to be going for like the 85 lap mark, which gives you a rank 4. On top of that, don't forget, guys, because there's also, where is it, there's usually like a marathon reward here, or like there it is, the Grand Prix laps right here. So if you click on this, a lot of teams like to go for 60 laps. That's another big thing. They just usually end at 60 laps because you get a lot of champion tokens, and a lot of teams like that, the champion tokens, because that helps towards the event board. So you'll see a lot of top teams go for like a bunch of these just so that they get like free ancestral chests and so on and so forth. But yeah, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for today's monster video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the new team race monster Equinowl. I'll be doing my review very soon, as soon as they give me the cells for it. But that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's see you next one. Peace out.